For decades, these towers were the only way rangers could detect fires. Well, now they're rusting and ready to fall, but they carry a lot of memories of when the national park first opened.
The beauty of East Tennessee is unmatched in so many of our communities, especially the views in these mountains. But preserving that beauty isn't new. Decades ago, when the Division of Forestry was started, fire towers began springing up all over the state of Tennessee.
If you can imagine climbing a 100-foot tower every morning, that had to have been, a scary feeling.
Back then, many didn't have a choice.
There weren't a lot of jobs back in the 1930s, so a lot of them did it because that was all that was there in their community.
By the 1940s, there were more than 8,000 fire towers across the state, the highest being Clingman's Dome at 6,643 feet, and still standing. Quite a view, but more importantly, it served a vital role. And at the time, it and those around it were the only way of helping to locate wildfires simply by eyeballing them.
They would call the next tower over to triangulate location of these smoke plumes. Where they crossed is where the fire was, so they could call in the road location to start looking.
But by the mid-1990s, things changed.
There's technology that we come up with today, phones, cell phones. It's just more efficient through the 911 system that we have to get a pinpoint location exactly where the fire is.
Through the years, most have been dismantled. Still, some like this one on House Mountain, built in the 1950s, are still used as teaching tools. In deeply remote areas, a few are still in use, but mostly viewed as simply recreational tools to view the beauty of what these mountains bring, allowing us to share with our children and theirs for decades to come. Driving in your neighborhood, I'm the Tennessee Traveler.
A big shout out goes to Local 8 videographer Christopher Covert for his great video here. The future of these fire towers now is using them as history lessons for the public.